You might not believe it based on how I talk on this channel, but believe it or not, black people are my favorite people. You're hardest on the ones you love. It's just like if you were an LA Lakers fan or Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't know why you'd be a Dallas Cowboys fan, but let's just hypothetically you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. If year after year after year you have a terrible quarterback and the team just keeps selecting terrible quarterbacks year after year and you don't see a change, there's just a bad culture, bad quarterback culture with the Dallas Cowboys. Eventually, as a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, you're going to start calling them out. Same thing with the Lakers. If they're picking bad point guards or bad players. Really doesn't matter the position. But if you have a bad organization, if your organization that you're supporting is promoting and pushing bad things, which makes the organization suck, if you love that organization, if you're a true fan, you're going to call out the nonsense. And that's essentially what I try to do on this channel. Sometimes it does come across as, a little bit hateful, but, I hate what's going on. I truly hate what's going on in the community. And I've been calling this out for years here on YouTube. YouTube is just, the media is complicit in the black community being so bad. I've talked about how bad the black community is. The media is complicit because I've talked about it for years. My channels, the growth is stunted. My channels get taken down, but nonetheless, the truth must be pushed forward. That brings us to what we're currently dealing with here in America. And if you've been on social media, there's this new term going around. Have you heard that new term? The new term is black fatigue. Have you heard about black fatigue? Black fatigue is now in season. And black fatigue is essentially people of all races. You got blacks, whites. I even saw one Chinese person get on social media and talk about how they are just tired of black people's what. I said, I'm going to try to stop cussing so much on the channel. They are tired of black people's what. And as much as I hate to hear other races of people talk bad about black people, as much as it hurts my feelings, I can do it all day long, just like my brother or sister. I can talk about my brother or sister all day long, but the minute I hear an outsider do it, you ready to fight. That's kind of how I am with black people. I can talk about black folks all day long, but I don't want to hear white people do it. But nonetheless, black fatigue is now a thing. You get on TikTok, just type in black fatigue. You're going to see video after video after video of people criticizing the black community. And as someone who loves black people, I can't do anything but say, they're right. I'm tired of niggas. I've been tired of niggas for years now. For years I've been getting on YouTube talking about the sexy reds, talking about the Suki Hunters, talking about the Cardi B's, talking about the gangster rappers, and the community just turns a totally blind eye to it. Our global output that we have in the black community is absolutely appalling. We currently have black culture as the modern day black culture is a cultural failure. We are failures worldwide. And it's because of stuff like this. Look at this. I trace the origin of it to rap music. Now, a lot of people are going to say, what about poverty? It's poverty, woke progressive, because the Negroes don't have that much money. It means they have to go out and commit crimes because they're hungry. No, it's culture. We can bring it back to people like Ice Cube. Ice Cube. Remember that song he had, Today's a Good Day? That song was sampled. And I'm bringing this up to kind of illustrate just how bad black culture has gotten. That song is sampled from an Isley Brothers song. Are you really sure? Can a love that lasted for so long still endure? A beautiful song about black love. No, it's actually that song. That might be the Isley Brothers song about being cheated on. Yeah. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Anyway, it's a song that's a good song, a good wholesome song. Yeah, it's about being cheated on, but hey, we've all been cheating. A good song. What did Ice Cube turn that song into? Even though Ice Cube now today, he's a reformed nigga. What did black culture turn that once wholesome, good, decent black song? What did they turn it into? Today's a good day. I didn't get shot. In one part of the song, he said, I wanna fuck a bitch in her guts or something like that. I don't remember. You know, some niggas can just recall rap lyrics like I recall Bible scriptures. But you know, they can just look at the lyrics of the song. Ice Cube was talking about getting some pussy and not getting shot. Today was a good day. I got some pussy, and I didn't get shot. What kind of bullshit is that? It started with that. Then it went to songs like Shake It Fast, Watch Yourself. Why are we getting our women and putting them on stage and telling them to shake it fast? We turned our women into glorified whores. We turned the men into a bunch of gangsters. Gotta have a gun. And eventually, because that's what the music was, that's what the people became. That's all the while you have black people like me, even though I was a kid, saying, hey, let's cut out this rap music. Come on, it's gonna destroy our people. Please turn off the Ice Cube. We shouldn't be saying today's a good day because a nigga didn't get shot with an AK. Please, let's stop. Please, let's stop. And what did they do? The Clarence Thomases. You had this one black woman. She protested Tupac's lyrics because of the misogyny. Now, if you know anything about me, I hate women just as much as the next guy. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate women. But, you know, I typically don't care about a argument based on misogyny. But the lady, I can't remember her name. Somebody will recall it in the comment section. But the lady came out and said, look, these lyrics will destroy our children. These lyrics will eventually lead to destruction throughout the black community. Nobody listened to her. Tupac made a song about her, calling her all kind of bitches. And, you know, the circus continued. The black gangster circus continued. Till today, we have this, all right? This is what we have today. Look at this nigga. This is just a random picture I found on the internet. Some nigga flashing money with gold and it's about cheap nigga, cheese nigga. Today we have this. You know, what is... Let's go to it. Wait, come on, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Stay with me here. People like this being glorified. This is a rapper by the name of King Von. He's dead, thankfully. But he's being glorified. This man was a verified murderer. Okay, if he wasn't dead today, he'd be in prison, but he was a rapper. He was known for being a killer. A serial killer. It's not like he just got into an argument with somebody one day and accidentally shot him. No. This man was a verified killer, and plenty of his lyrics, you know, just braggadocious about killing other black people. You Google his name, this is the first thing you see of this nigga, all right? He's got angel wings on. He's got angel wings. We all know he's in hell. This is what we glorify. This is what we praise as people. This is the culture. This is the culture. You ever heard somebody say, you gotta get with the culture. I'm doing it for the culture. This is the fucked up culture we have as black people. Look at that shit. Look, King Von. The niggas got the angel. I'm glad the nigga's dead. I'm glad, and I know that's fucked up. You shouldn't wish death on people. And I'm not wishing death on them. But if you're gonna be this type of trash on the black community, if you're gonna be this destructive, we simply don't need you. If you're gonna go around killing women, you know, poisoning the children, killing men, we don't need you in our community. And he's a far cry. He's not that much of a far cry from this nigga. This is Lil Durk. Lil Durk is not too much better. Lil Durk, part of the culture. I did a YouTube video not too long ago, a few months ago, about Lil Durk when he first got arrested. Don't you know in Chicago, they gave this nigga the keys to the city? They gave this nigga the keys to the city in Chicago. Wait, let's go look. Okay, Lil Durk, Chicago, keys to city. All right. Lil Durk received keys to city from both Broadview and Bellwood, Illinois, in recognition of his philanthropic work. He's a philanthropist. He's a murdering philanthropist. And these are black city officials. These are Democrats, okay? No Republican would give this nigga keys to anything. A Republican wouldn't give that nigga keys to their doghouse, less known keys to the city. And this is what black people glorify. So in the early 90s, throughout early rap music, we had people like Ice Cube, niggas with attitude. We got attitudes and we shoot, kill a police. And today it evolved into people like King Von, the Lil Durks, where they get keys to the city. You get keys to the city for killing other black people. You get applauded for that. What kind of nonsense is that? And you think people are not going to be tired of that? You think people aren't going to be tired of that type of filth being output from your community? And rather than people like Lil Durk be locked up and the keys thrown away, you give them the key to your city? You think people aren't going to get tired of that? The kids are looking at that and the kids emulate that type of sick, that type of disgusting behavior, and you think that's okay? And it initially started with black men. They initially, the goal, let me make this final point about Lil Durk. I'm one of very few people. There's other people here on YouTube, but I'm one of very few people that's telling the truth about this kind of stuff. And you know what YouTube did when I made a video about Lil Durk? You know what they did? They sent me this email. It looks like this is why Lil Durk should stay locked up. Didn't follow community guidelines. They gave me a strike for that shit. They gave me a strike for trying to save the black community. All I said was this nigga should stay locked up. That's all I said in the video. That's all I said in the video. I got a strike for it. So you're telling me that people like Lil Durk, people like Ice Cube, people like King Von, they can constantly have these lyrics where they're literally glorifying violence. It's artistic. Nothing is artistic about killing other black people. What kind of sick fuck are you? Okay, sorry, I said I was going to stop cussing. But their videos remain up where they talk about killing their ops. They talk about shooting their ops. Ice Cube talks about getting pussy, and it's a good day because I didn't get shot with the AK. But me making a video simply calling out that reckless and sickening behavior, my video gets taken down. We're sorry, woke progressive. You're trying to save the black community. We can't have that shit. We're trying to kill you niggas. That's essentially what that's saying. That's literally what that's saying. So yeah, I hold black people culpable in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways you have to blame the media. You especially have to blame the media when you look at, partially blame the media because you niggas don't have, the media pushes it out, but ultimately you niggas have a choice. Okay, you have a choice to do it or a choice not to do it. You niggas choose to do it. Okay, so let's not just blame it all on the media. But further, black fatigue is reaching ahead because America somewhat normalized the black male gangster, which is sad in a lot of ways. But then they came for the women. They said, well, the men, it's not enough that we get to put black men in jail because we've convinced them to be a bunch of thugs and a bunch of hood rats and a bunch of gangsters. That's not quite enough, is it? Now we have to go for the women. And in recent years, I would say probably in the last 5-10 years, maybe even more, maybe even longer, we've seen the propagation of female rap. You have rappers like the woman that you're looking at on the screen. Sexy Red. There's nothing sexy about this hood booger. There's nothing sexy about this hood rat. With Sexy Red, she's come out. She's talked about having STDs, how she likes having STDs. It's fun to have STDs. It's fun to be a hood rat. Let's all be black hood rats together. And rather than black women, well, you can't expect the women to do better because the men didn't reject the rap music. But rather than black women saying, no, this is a trick. No, we're not going to fall for this shit. And stuffing this bitch in the back of a closet somewhere, what did black women do? They put her center stage. You at one point, I don't know about anymore because I don't listen to black radio, but at one point you couldn't tune into black radio without hearing this disgusting, mediocre, you know what, and all she talks about is being ratchet. She's a glorified ratchet. And look at how the Democratic Party pushes it. And, talk about the media's complicity. I hope I'm saying that right. Complicity. Talk about the media's complicity in all of this. Kamala Harris. Remember what she did during the campaign season? Rather than saying, "Hey, look, we're gonna push a positive black community. We're gonna push black families. We want to help black families." What did Kamala Harris do? To further destroy black women, Kamala Harris got old nasty booty shaking Meg the Stallion on the campaign stage, I guess for female empowerment. Yeah, well, you guys remember. You guys know I'm not lying. Look, Meg the Stallion, Kamala Harris. All right, and here she look at her. Look at her. Got her tongue out. Yeah, yeah. That's what she's saying. Yeah, yeah. With her tongue, nasty heifer. Boy, this old nasty heifer. And, people say, because I don't agree with everything Trump has done, people always say, do you regret voting for Donald Trump now that we're 100 days in? Hell no. I'd rather have Trump 10,000 times over than think about someone like Kamala Harris who would get on stage and demean black women. I'd rather have Trump any day of the week, rather than have somebody like Kamala Harris who's going to continue to lie to black people and tell us that white people, they're our biggest problem, rather than looking at the nigga in the mirror. That's what black people do. You gotta stop with the nigga in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And once we do that, we'll be much better off. But until we do that, we're not going to be any better. Got to look at the nigga in the mirror. I'm starting with the nigga in the mirror. It's kind of catchy. But nonetheless, the media is complicit in this. And this is black fatigue. This is why we have black fatigue. So if you hear that term in the media, yeah, it sucks. I agree. It sucks hearing it come from a white person. But white people have eyes just like I have eyes. White people have a mind just like we have a mind. And if we're tired of it, and now I'm talking to the long-time woke progressive subscribers, if we've been tired of it for this long, how can you not expect them to be tired? Nonetheless, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. And remember to like, subscribe, share, and as always, stay woke.